Joyce Lechman, Littleton, Colorado. History lesson by David Lindsay Hebert. Now, the interesting thing about George Washington, and most of you won't know this, is that he was not only the father of our country, he was also the father of the first septuplets born here in the United States. Martha gave birth to 7 children on October 5th, 1762, 5 of which were so badly behaved they were sold into white slavery, while the remaining 2, Maxwell and Hortense, were drowned tragically in the Potomac, trying to retrieve their father's wooden teeth, which fell out of his mouth when he was beating a seagull with a canoe paddle. My name, for those of you just joining us, my name is Maggie, and this is my last day at the Mount Rushmore National Memorial. There are some cutbacks at the National Park Service, and I've been let go, which I feel is a tremendous loss to you tourists who are hungry for history, because I happen to be, as we say in the industry, a font of knowledge. Now, if you look to the right, the next head is Thomas Jefferson, and this will be a surprise to you. He was born without skin from the neck down. He spent his childhood in and out of hospitals, what with his susceptibility to disease, with the exposed muscle and sinew and whatnot. In 1772, his friend Benjamin Franklin fashioned a crude epidermis out of sheep bladders, carpenter glue, and pewter hooks that were forged in Paul Revere's silver shop. Paul Revere, you may know, was a smithy, and that is one of my favorite words. Anyway, he was also a eunuch, very unusual for the 1700s, but there were a few. Sam Adams was a eunuch, and Nathan Hale, who also, I've been told, had a beautiful singing voice. So now that's something that you probably haven't heard on any of the other tours today. Interesting, isn't it? Well, I just want you all to know that if you have any questions, just feel free to raise your hand and stick it up your ass. Training, huh? Well, I don't know if they've informed you, but I work down here alone, so you just do whatever you're going to do, and I'm going to do my job. Terrible penmanship. Dr. Steinberg, return to sender. And who is this for? Feels like a card. Must be for Grandparents' Day. And they had the 4-year-old address it. How adorable. Return to sender. Look, if they can't take the time to address their mail legibly, then I can't take the time to decipher their scrawlings. What'd you say your name was? Andy something? Niels, huh? Andrew Niels with 2 E's. Unique spelling. Well, Mr. Niels, you can tell a great deal about a person through their mail. What was your girlfriend's name? Andrea? Andy and Andrea. I just thought that was the cutest darn thing. She moved out, though. Well, I noticed that her mail had been forwarded across town, but she didn't fill out the official change of address form, so that's why her mail still comes to you. Must be a terrible reminder. Well, good riddance, I say. She was obviously a moron. But then why would she leave an intelligent man like you? I noticed the packages stopped coming from India. Pills not working? Well, I thought it might be in the expense, what with you collecting unemployment, but here you are. But that must not have been it, because here you are, very obviously employed.